Katt alleges Diddy promised $50 million for a one-night stand and seduced him for years, showing his badness. Katt's wine upsets Diddy. Buzz on the streets is that Diddy supposedly got Katt abducted and almost sent him, and girl appears like Diddy is finally going after his ops again, but just made Katt furious at him because. Does Jay-Z drug Beyoncé over Diddy's alleged outbursts? Katt will explain everything, and he didn't disappoint with proof the scenario is ridiculous. Is Diddy intoxicated, in love with Katt, or bad and needs Katt in bed? Days into the new year, Shannon Sharpe and Katt Williams' explosive interview went viral. Katt rarely speaks, but loudly. He poured strange tea in this episode, making us gag. He talked your favorite Hollywood stars like Steve Harvey and Kevin Hart. The interview covered many topics, but his wacky Puff Daddy stories were the most entertaining. Katt alleged Diddy tried to entice and bed him. Rejected $50 M. Right? For times to defend my honor and that virgin hole. Avoid giving P. Diddy body. I can say everything with receipts. Did he threaten to essay him after Katt rejected him? You should know Diddy's gay actions before Katt told him, unless you're hiding or in space. Diddy flirts and slings it across his pants, say the streets. He was rumored to propose to industry young men. Yet he flirts with women and men and keeps a harem. Diddy is rumored to enjoy males. Wendy Williams, 1990s. Diddy recommended total jump. Wendy realized she was on him. I once saw the total after landing. Below waiting and everyone upstairs at the radio station pushing action. Without warning, knight and dazzling armor emerged in his car when I wasn't married. What was coming was unknown. No, I'm not one of those broads waiting to enter. Chilly, you're signed to a label and want stardom, then urged to jump someone. Wendy alluded about him being on the DL, so Diddy sacked her and tried to ruin her life. Life is fast. Wendy Williams, the once-upon-a-time radio personality, nearly got burned at the stack for discussing such themes, but it settled. Wendy's ex-husband Kevin Hunter says Diddy nearly destroyed hip-hop in an interview. Do you think Diddy encouraged Steve Smith to fire Wendy from the radio station? New York and Bad Boy controlled the 1990s. Will King Joffrey Joe enter? Shake him up and say, yo, I want this chick off. This is my group. And Wendy was one of the few individuals who could sit up and call Diddy out on his BS, so everyone misses her because she would have had spicy tea too. In Chile, 50 Cent characterized Diddy as a horrible guy who tries to make young men gay before Cassie's lawsuit. 50 Cent has had troubles with Diddy since he begged him to sign him in the 9s. Former Gunnet member Tony Yo stated Diddy was scared about signing a gun and gangster artist following Biggie Small's death, not 50. Tony Yao met Diddy and wanted to join Bad Boy Records, but 50 Cent was a bully. Tony Yo said Diddy and 50 departed out of respect since he has deals everywhere. Although the agreement wasn't definite, Diddy didn't want to take it because of the drama, and 50, the hottest guy on earth, loathed Diddy's ways and had a vengeance against him. Many didn't take him seriously when he called Diddy out for years, until Cassie sued Diddy for hurting and manipulating her. Diddy allegedly pushed her to have personal with male escorts at his freak-off parties for over a decade. Diddy settled out of court for convenience despite the lawsuit's first-page trigger warning. He settled, but it resurrected previous legal concerns. She stated Diddy CD'd her, and another said she was a juvenile when she was sate, startling everyone. Cassie said most of his freak-out events were mandatory. Was consent included? Criticizing Diddy's private homosexuality is irrelevant. Cassie sued Diddy for forcing her to interact with male escorts while he pleased himself. Former bodyguard Gone claimed Diddy enjoyed it. Cassie's claims show Diddy wanted male escorts and Gene said the freak-offs were for him. Diddy liked BBC's hitting her. You think? Did she get Bang Boem alone? Did he suggest she find sex prostitutes online? Think Gene ignores her? Like Diddy, it's hard to blame him for not liking him. Can you picture working for him and watching his inappropriate behavior? He always exposes Diddy. Katt dislikes the industry since he's uncovered every dirty business fans don't know about, from the Illuminati to a humorous monkey business. Diddy dating younger men has never pleased Katt. Possible Diddy P. Cassie involvement. Katt claims Diddy essayed Jermaine Dupri's 9S discovered crisscross boys Chris Kelly and Chris Smith since 2011. Jermaine spotted their promise in primary. At 12 and 13, they were industry veterans. Calling them awful, Jermaine sold them to industry buddies like Diddy. Terrible behaviors over years drove Chris Kelly to use drugs. Young and promised fame and wealth doomed both lads' suspicions of Jermaine. We were playing video games, Chris Kelly claimed in an interview. A mallgoer in Atlanta requested rap. I informed my dad he was definitely a child molester since we didn't know him. He glanced curiously at us. Kane was encouraged by Diddy. Aubrey said, studio. Something to him and left studio. Adds yo, I'ma drug their ass off and pick them out and pee them out to my. Said they're somebody kids. Diddy, I'm confused by how you made the PRI little as a child. Katt stated he tried everything to be his lover boy, but Katt said no until he paid $50 million for a one-night stand. Diddy doesn't refute these charges, but Katt didn't elaborate. Angry at rejection, Diddy had somebody abduct and take Katt somewhere unknown, a source added. Katt separated from Diddy after almost escaping. Katt thinks he escaped after Diddy startled him, sources claim. You don't know cats like that dude, but this should calm the cat. Hard to scare. The Illuminati has been pursuing him for years and he still exposes them, so Diddy trying to make Katt furious fired him up and he exposed some undiscovered wild tea. 50 Cent's Diddy trolling since Cassie's chilly lawsuit dropped should be discussed before Katt's revelations. Hanky Panky improves their bromance. 50 said no, he'll be fine, he's a billionaire, he'll just dig into his pockets and make it happen. You saw how fast he paid Cassie. 50 Cent released an Instagram video of Eddie Griffin ridiculing Diddy's fight with Twitter prisoner Suge Knight. I thought Diddy was a millionaire music mogul who would declare bankruptcy if wise. Why? Rich people know. The best producer gets paid. Diddy's Revolt exit devastated him. The organization said NBC News it generates relevant cultural content and enhances Black Americans and African diaspora voices, but Katt is now exposing Jay-Z as Diddy's. Jaguar Wright said in an interview that Diddy and Jay-Z were more than buddies, hinting a honeycombs partnership. 50 Cent posted a video of him on stage with Diddy and Jay-Z, showing Diddy playfully hitting Jay-Z's butt in front of thousands. Katt Williams objected. Jay-Z and Diddy allegedly groomed younger ladies and ran dirty business. Katt is right about flocking. Jaguar Wright said that he and Jay-Z were doing the same thing after Diddy's many lawsuits, but Jay-Z was more careful and got away with it. Marta's Diddy beats Sean Carter. Smarter, patient, and neater. MH has gathered friends for 30 years to watch the